We are on the first game of the Grizzly Wing Presents Double Kill Tournament. Hosted by Grizzly Wing, sponsored by Carbon Games, organized by RUY, and watching it over here on OPTV Live. We've got a first game, a 2v2. It is Extremophile. He is go ahead and he is in that new Shark Angel, which looks absolutely fantastic. His teammate Shanow is in the Medic Osprey. They have both decided to take Samson along with them to double up on those boosts. While on the other side we have Rabbit. He has got that Steampunk Helix. His teammate Chrome playing in the standard Osprey. Both going ahead. They're getting set up. As we can see, both these guys, it looks like that they're going to be going actually for that top outpost. That is going to leave this entire bottom lane completely open while both teams on both sides are actually trying to focus up on the top lane. By doing that, that could be actually could be beneficial to whoever actually gains that mid-top, but could be very, very detrimental to those who don't if they don't try to push on that bottom lane at the same time. Extremophile using that extra damage power of that Angel Sniper, doing a lot of damage over on that mid outpost, neutralizing out the units. Meanwhile, at the same time, Rabbit and Chrome, they've got their own tanks over here, and it is exactly what we were expecting to see here, folks. We have a full-fledged mid-battle rush for this outpost. They have neutralized those brutes. Orange, the carbon color team, does grab the outpost first, but can they hold it? I'm not so sure about it, folks. They are down to they actually do have all 4 creeps back in there. They've got their flamers. They actually are starting to look pretty good at holding it. They are taking out a lot. They're combining the power of the flamer, the tanks, and that Angel Sniper ability, and have pretty much completely secured this top outpost. Great, great position for this carbon color team to be in. Not so great for our blue team here of Rabbit and Chrome. Rabbit taking a look around now, trying to see where he can harass. Finds that moneymaker, but Shanow is there, healing it up, not giving Rabbit the opportunity he needs to try to take out that moneymaker. And Rabbit decides it's just best to not even keep trying to approach that. Meanwhile, Chrome, on the other hand, is trying to set up a tank line here. But as we can see, Shanow and Extremophile using an artillery line along with tanks, making it hard for the blue color team to actually approach in on this power station. Keep in mind that it is a power station, so it's giving them a much higher unit capacity. So as time goes on, if blue cannot do something, that carbon color team is going to have a massive unit lead over the blue team, which could just really turn into a disaster. Blue team, though, very smartly, they did bring a jammer with them. It is thrown off that artillery. As you can see, the artillery is landing everywhere, but not as much as hitting in on the main units as it once was, giving blue a potential opportunity to actually gain a foothold back. However, no matter how much jammers or anything that you have, it cannot stop the sniping power of an Angel. And Extremophile is using that sniping ability to the extreme, trying to do what he can to take out all those units. Now coming in at the main base, doing a little bit of harass, getting out of there after his energy runs out, because that sniper shot does drain an awful lot of energy. And here we go, guys. As I was saying, whoever doesn't get the top lane is going to have to try to go through the bottom lane. Rabbit now realizing that, and as you see, he's trying to push fully onto this bottom lane, giving him a secondary pathway to come through here, take this outpost, come around to this side, take this outpost, help to balance out the unit cap numbers, and then go ahead and come up and hopefully come right up to the front door. And if they're successful and their carbon color team does not even realize this is going on, they could completely take them by surprise, guys. As you see, Carbon has invested every single dime that they have completely into this top outpost. If they are not careful, and this push that they are trying to do right now is unsuccessful, it could really give blue the opportunity that they need to try to quietly push through on the bottom and really take them by surprise. However, Carbon team is just continuing to drop non-stop. Massive unit count difference. 53 unit count on the Carbon color team. Only 23 on the blue color team. It's just numbers, folks. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you try to micromanage, now that these outposts do have limited resources for healing and repairing your tanks, there's not much of anything else you can do when you're just that farly outnumbered. ChromeHD realizing it. We have a little bit of a base race going on, but unfortunately for the blue team, the Carbon color units are getting to the base much sooner on here. Rabbit had a tech pod. The tech pod is not going to help him right now. Rabbit trying to do whatever he can to actually block off the push that he has. If he's able to, Chrome does have his own tanks on here. It's all up to a base race. Can Rabbit keep his base alive long enough for Chrome's units to do enough damage? I don't think so, folks. There's just too much damage coming in, too much firepower, too many Geminis, and that is it, folks. There we go. First game of the match. It does go to the Carbon color team.